Yay! We got horizontal. We have our horizontal instead of straight up and down vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, hey, how's it going, everybody? Thought I'd jump on a couple of minutes early. Let people, get the notification that we're live. That we're up here cleaning, getting ready to do some stuff. Let me get my microfiber. Whoa. Whoa. How's it going, everybody? I am going to pull down. Now, first and foremost, Brantley, hey, how's it going, buddy? Glad you made it, my man. What's happening, bud? First and foremost, this is 3 weeks of not being able to clean over here. I know everybody's like, oh my God. But, let's recap. I had the branch fall on the roof of my garage, which released out an inch of crud all over everything. And that was a pain in the butt. But, I'm going back through. I've got my handy dandy 2-inch brush. There we go. Studio Ultra, what's up, my man? How's it going, sir? Gonna clean all these dirty. I know. I was just, I was just explaining myself a little bit, hoping for a little bit of redemption. Let me move my stool up here a little bit. There we go. I have to stand on a stool. This is, 4 or 5 feet up in the air, and I've got all my Titans directly below here. Oh, don't you too, man? So do I. So I need to stop. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, okay, you guys wouldn't believe the setup I have down here. I have 6 Optimus Prime trailers. Esmeralda, my very good friend. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. I have got 6 Optimus Prime trailers holding up my camera stand. You made your first YouTube video. I didn't even, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna check you out after this, and then, I think I'm subscribed to you. I don't know. If I'm not, I should be. All right. I don't want to move this camera stand because it's gonna fall. But over here, there we go. Up in this corner, let's just start here. Start here. Which one is this? Is this, breakdown? There you go. One of the better cars that we've gotten. How is life? Life is fantastic. Do I have boxes of Transformers? No, believe it or not. I'm one of those guys that, oh, I knew I had him. Look. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay, whenever the branch hit the garage, it knocked over my Thundercracker MP, and he fell back behind here. That's the big pain in the butt about these boarded shelves. There's about a 4-inch gap back there. And anything that falls back here, it's gone into Transformer Park purgatory back behind the shelves. I am in my garage. Everybody just, you got to deal with what you got, and I got a garage. My garage was made in the 50s. Good news, too, curating breakdown. It's like an excavation. Today, we've stumbled across a man cave, as they used to call it back in the early 21st century. You're watching it. Oh, that's fantastic. He did. And Acid Storm is back there, too. I knew I had Acid Storm, but I couldn't find him. Let's pull down. What was this, Double Dealer? Eesh. There you go. Look at that. It is a different toy. And you know what? A lot of you guys, if you're like mad at me because I let my Transformers get this dirty, number one, mesothelioma, which is probably what I'm contracting, cleaning this stuff up. There we go. That is fantastic. And they're not really that dirty. It was just that sediment or dust and dirt off the rafters. Put that one out of the way. And let's pull down. I think this was the Age of Extinction Brawl. Yeah, I like this guy. Let's clean him up. No reason I mean, he's a... Yeah, throw that down. We don't need it. Who needs that? Oh, give me that back. All right. Let's see. How did that go in there? Oh, there we are. I know it went in a tiny little peg somewhere. Something like that. Nope, not at all. There we go. He's clean. That's all I wanted. We'll put him down to the side. Those I just wanted to clean up because they were in my peripheral. Can you see him back there now? Right up in there? I'm going to check the chat here real quick. It's like, where's Waldo? Whoa, sorry about that. Bone Crusher, I thought. 07. Oh, there you go. Bone Crusher, you got it. Okay, number one, I'm terrified of spiders. My garage is infested with these teeny weeny little spiders that do like this crap and then they disappear, turn into dust. I don't know. Let's see. About getting back here. I don't want to kick up a bunch of dust. But I gotta get him. I gotta get him out of there. How am I going to do it, though? Excuse me, because seriously, the scariest thing in the world. Oh, I hate spiders. Okay, now, if I pull this off without knocking this camera and everything else that over, I will be shocked and amazed. All right, I got to move another box down here. Oh, my goodness. That's all I do is move boxes. Moving them around and around. Okay, we got to... Whoop. I'm coming up over onto the other side over here. It's a rescue mission. Search and rescue. What am I knocking over down here? Okay. And if nothing else, I'm going to get impaled by a huge sword that's like poking me right in the nostril. Okay. We're going low. These have to be cleaned. Let's just move them out of the way. You know what? You have to have a safe work area. I'll pull them back up and we'll clean them off. These, I tell you what, guys, you guys are like, oh, such a big collection. I just see green. Yeah, he's back there. 99% of these I have gotten off AliExpress. Now, I'm not a proud man. AliExpress is cheap. And, come on, buddy. Stay with me. Don't lose any of your... there we... I knew that was going to happen. I was like, don't let anything fall off. And it fell off. There we go. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen. Masterpiece. Yeah, that was probably my bones. Okay, let's put him... What came knocking off there? Okay. Let's see what we're missing from this poor fellow. Get back up there. Stay in place. I think it was one of his little tail thruster things here that fell off. And it was. Boop. Okay. I tell you what. I got to move the stand back because I'm standing kind of cockeyed sideways. But we have one rescued. 1 out of 2. Oh, and I'll bring him back over here. And we will wipe him off real quick. You know? He is... he's a survivor. He's a survivor. And that's all I can do of that, because I don't want to get in trouble. All right. Yuck, 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 yuck. There we go, there we go. And the front, there we go. You know, for like the past 2 weeks, I had almost convinced myself that I didn't have an acid storm. I swear to God, because I couldn't remember. No! Wait. I think that one fell on the desk. Oh, thank goodness that fell on the desk. All right. And will you please just stay? There we go. All right, that's a lot better. He's still not completely clean. We'll finish up. All right, all right. Oh, we got to get this back here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it right. Oh, do I have boxes of Transformers just sitting around? Yeah, no, I don't. I think we were talking about that a minute ago. If I get a transformer, I want to put it up. I have to display it. And, sometimes that leads to kind of a messy looking collection. you know, I keep telling myself, I'm letting it grow organically, but not really. Not really. Okay, that's good enough for Acid Storm for right now. Let's find... I'm going to have to put him on a chair back behind me. Ooh, I may turn on the fan here in a moment. Today was a super nice day. I think it got up to like 45 or 65, 70 degrees. Let me see. I'm so happy I have that Acid Storm. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's start with what I pulled up. There we go. There's one of our laser nemesis primes that we got. A little headmaster dude. And he is filthy as he can be. Oh, 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 oh. Is this the triple changer? Yeah, it is. There we go. Yeah, this guy goes from a truck to a tank. It kind of like Octane. Yeah. There, that's, ooh, he's got some loosey-goosey legs. And there's his little airplane mode deal thing there. Put that back in. Woo-wee. Dust this business off. Okay. There we go. One of our Scourges done. The Octane triple changer type guy. He is very cool. All right. We'll put him off to the side. And wait a minute. Where was that other one? Didn't I pull two down? I thought I did. The little fancy guy. Where did that fancy guy go? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Oh. Oh, no, he's right here. He was so dirty, he blended in with the floor where I sat him down. This guy. Suspension of disbelief, that's true. This guy right here, and he looks kind of cool with all that must on him. AliExpress special. Hey, hey! How are you doing, sir? Good. I'm glad you caught me. Or I'm glad I caught you. Whatever. I'm glad you're here, man. What's happening, bud? Black Starscream, if you have not checked out his channel, you're missing out. You are doing nothing but your own self a disservice. And this guy is awesome. I mean, he has got... Number one, you got a little core bot in there. You can see him in here. And then you've got all this armor that comes on him, the big cape. And he's kind of like a nemesis Genrai. Teeny weeny. But he looks very good. All right. Let's put him to one side. There we go. I had to hold that cape while I... I was going to say, his little cape really fans out there. Whoa. Let's get that axe. That's dirty. Can't leave one little thing. There we go. All right. Now, this is the Planet X Charon. I only saw it spelt. I haven't heard Charon. Yeah, he's bad. He's a good, great bot. And he is the Fall of Cybertron. If you couldn't tell by the humongous axe that he wields. There we go. Get the dirt right off of... Whoa. Caught it. It didn't fall. Yay, one for me. Joe 1 Transformers 500 some odd. Ooh. That looks so good. Look at how... Yeah. Here, let's go ahead. Let's relieve him of that axe. Wouldn't be nice. Oh, yeah. Without his cherry popsicle right here. But yeah, it just gets me out. Woohoo, that looks good. Let's wipe that side off. That side's dirty. You can tell which side the dust. There we go. Quick little squick swat. Ooh, doesn't that look better? Yeah, there we go. Now both sides are all beautiful and shiny. Okay, let's put that back in Sharon's hand. This is a Planet X. That's who this is. The maker of this. And this is from the fall of Cybertron. Let's give him... Actually, let's clean that gun off real quick. It's all dirty. We're going to church it up here, everybody. Okay. There we go. And tonight, I think I'm only gonna do. See, I told you so. I don't know why I turned that. I think I'm only gonna do like this bit up in here because I'm gonna can an event. Absolutely. Absolutely. There we go. Now we got that gun clean. And that goes up in there as such, and there you go. Like I said, he is a beefy, well-built, crazy well-built bot. Of course, Planet X. Planet X makes chunk bots. That's what they do, and they are well-built. As his hand goes flying. Let me find that. I don't think it went too far. It didn't fall back into the pit of despair. Oh, that'll be the new name for that. Okay. The Chiron is Shacleen. There we go. Oh, those go down? I think those are back like that. There we go. Got him all done. Got him all clean. I'm sweating, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sweating, but I'm working on redemption. There we go. All right, let me check the chat here real quick, just because I want to take a break. Hey, not a problem, man. You know what? I like what you're doing, bud. You have got an eye and an ear for the shorts. That's really cool. Here's some random guns I've got setting up here. Those are the missiles. The missiles for this guy. We'll get to him here in a minute. Let's set our accessories to one side. More random blasters. All these come with that little guy. And another little random blaster. Let's get this trailer off the shelf back here. Oh! Look at that. Yeah. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Really get in there. You know what I learned a couple of weeks ago? It's kind of an interesting term. You know, you can like up there you see all that detail that's in the top of the trailer. And all that stuff. All this. Like if you look up at the top there, all this in here. All that. You know what that's called? Greebling. Yeah. Greebling is little, indentions that kind of make a figure look more real, so far as I'm concerned. There we go. We got that clean. We're going to put that to one side. And let's grab... This is who that trailer belongs to. That was our Scourge Laser Prime that we got. And he is awesome. This guy is phenomenal. I think he came out a couple of years ago. That's better. That is so much better. And everybody who's here, let me tell you, I'll do this one time only. I'm sorry. Okay? I don't intentionally let my bots get this dirty, but, you know, this is literally 3 weeks. I just tested this 3 weeks to a month ago, and by the time I make it around the garage, it looks like this where I started. So, what you gonna do? Except for take your brush and keep on brushing. Keep on stroking with your brush there. All right, there we go. How's he look? Well, he's got some loose floppy arms. All right, there we go. There is your laser Nemesis Prime. All clean and pretty. Let's throw him down. No, I consider him more of kind of a scourge, wouldn't you? That's what I think this guy's Scourge. He's a Scourge. There's all kinds of different nemesises out there. The difference is Nemesis Prime is basically a reanimation. Sorry, I'm wiping my face off. Nemesis Prime is a reanimation of an evil character that usually Unicron brought Nemesis Prime to life. Scourge is his own character. He's his own guy. This guy is very cool. He came with the AliExpress, whatever you want to call it. Why is Master Builder floating through my head? Not Master Builder, but it's not Master Force. That's what I keep wanting to say. He came with the Nemesis Prime that you fold them up and you put them in the chest. You know what I'm talking about? Power Baser is what the... let me see, let's go down here. Nemesis packs, yes. This comes with the KO of the oversized Power Baser Nemesis Prime that you can get on AliExpress. Freaked me out, too. I saw him and I was like, it's a little Orion Pax. All right, cool. Nemesis Orion Pax. And I know there's some third party that makes this, and it is crazy expensive. I'm sure it's not this same fine quality of plastic material. Which, honestly, it's not bad. Not bad material. Not. He's very articulate. There's nothing wrong with the dude. He's got... Yeah. He is very cool. And I can feel some die cast. Those feet are die cast. All right. Oh, we're not done, are we? We are not done. Let us get in here. Get in there. Because like I said, I only want to do this once every 2 or 3 weeks. Again and again and again. There. There we go. The Nemesis Orion Pax. Let's throw him to one side. Oh, there's that. This sword actually came with an oversized KO of the Nemesis that's down here. I'll show it to you later. I thought it looked good with the Nemesis, or the actor, with the little Orion Pax guy. All right. What does this go with? This goes with something. I don't know, but it's dirty, so we're going to clean it off. There we go. That might go with that little Nemesis Prime, the little tiny one. Well, no, it looks like it's got some hooks in it, so it probably, maybe it sets up in with that one. I can't remember. All right, let's get this. And this is the tiny little trailer that you get with that little Nemesis Prime. I wonder what it's got in it. I can hear. I think I got that Nemesis Prime, that little guy, 7-8 years ago, at least 7-8 years ago. I don't even know what that was. Oh, okay. All right. That tiny little thing. Where's it go? It goes right there. That's some detail that they didn't need to have. All right, let's see what's inside. Oh, we open this way. Ooh. Okay, okay. All right, now I'm going to probably drop 10 tons of stuff out of here. All right. Oh, that is cool. Okay, open up, buddy. Whatever. We'll leave it like that for now. All right. Well, we know these little guys come with 10 tons of extra hands, but he came with a little tiny black roller, the little power station there with the cool red windows. Roller doesn't plug in, and there's a little axe that he came with. All right, let's put this trailer up. I'm not playing. Well, I am playing, but I shouldn't be playing. Get in. All right, I'm fighting with these little accessories so I can close this trailer. All right, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We'll do everything that we can see right here. How long have I been on? 24 minutes feels like an hour and a half. Because like I said, I am standing up on a little footstool. Impactor Productions, my friend. How's it going, bud? How you doing? How is your day happening? What's going on? Oh, we've almost got Stormbreaker dug out from the back of the shelf. I'm digging Stormbreaker out back there. I've got all these nemesis. We've cleaned a few out, and then once we're done, we're gonna... yeah, we gotta clean up that shelf. Let's grab these little things. Grab these little tiny energon cubes that came with something. They're dirty. They need to be cleaned. You can't eat dirty energon, can you? Evidently, I painted around that one, but oh well. That too. Okay, there's a couple of little energon cubes. We'll throw them down there. Oh, those are solid. Solid little rubber bits. There's some little blast effect. I think this blast effect came with the Netflix. That's what this guy came with. He came with the Netflix Nemesis. And he is a cool little tank looking, or little, whoa, there we go. Cool little cobra snake looking thing. I wish you could put that on there. I think that was my intent at one point in time, but we'll throw that off to one side, and let's grab our next one. This is the Striker Noir. This guy is phenomenal. Doing a good day. It was a nice church, hang out with friends. Got one bloke. Wait, you got a blokey. Yo! It turns out you won a blokey giveaway. Hey! Hey! That's awesome! Blokies are great. Blokies for free are even better. Oh, let's get this in here. That is super cool. Now, I didn't win any for free, but I'll let everybody know right now. The Blokies Deluxe class figures are on sale at Walmart right now for $5. Yes, they are. I picked up the 07 Optimus, and I got Megatron, Primal. What's your favorite Transformer? Yeah, so... oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My favorite is Optimus Prime. I have pretty much... I'm a Prime collector. I collect Optimus Prime. If it's got Optimus Prime at the end of it, I bought the dancing Optimus Prime, for the love of God. So, I'm I'm hooked. That's a fact. This guy is just so phenomenal. I mean, if you ever wanted a figure that would move in any sort of shape, form, or fashion, this is the, and I think this is a Make Toys. Yeah, Make Toys Striker. You got the Lego one? Oh, yeah, you know what? That is one from the Planet X. What's it called? From the Ironhide. I got the Planet X Ironhide and Ratchet at the same time. True story. The Ratchet, no, the Ironhide was the red one. The Ironhide. It was the Gamer Edition ones. His legs weren't attached. I opened up the box, and it's like the figure came out, and his legs weren't attached. The little bolts that go in there, I have no idea, but that was really good. That was insane. Sir, that thing came out 5 years ago, at least. Your memory, I'm making you a moderator right now, just because of that. All right. This is I believe it was either 2015 or 2018, maybe 2015, maybe 2010. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's knock the dirt off him, and I want to actually wipe him off because he's got a nice, nice sheen, and he's not supposed to look that ugly color. All right, get the dust knocked off. Get in there, get in there. All right, now let's wipe that off real quick. Oh, whew. The heck did that come in? Come on now, where did this come from? You already are a moderator. This is dangerous. Oh my God, this has to be Make Toys. This had to come with that Noir guy. Some little thing there, some little blast effect. Something for me to poke myself on, that's for sure. Okay, let me see. I'm going to throw some cleaner on my microfiber. And all I'm using is just a little bit of cheap ammonia-free Windex. All right, let's see if this makes any difference. Oh, look, it does. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. I like that. I like that a lot better. All right. There we go. Looks like a blast effect from the Make Toy Striker. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just had that Striker Noir. We just cleaned him. Oh, and what I really need to do is just start binning and ziplocking stuff, but I try. Bob's your uncle, I forgot his feet. I try and stick the, this gets better, ladies and gentlemen. God, that's heavy. This is the one that breaks out into the actual big, huge, the lucky draw over there. Yeah. I am on Facebook. I gotta wipe this, like, actually, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying when on Facebook, I'm friends with a bunch of different Transformer groups. Christ almighty, where did they go? All right, well, I can see them. They're down there. I'll get them here in a minute. I'm friends with all these different Transformer groups in Vietnam and Taiwan and all this stuff. And they'll send me cool stuff every now and again. Lee Boy Tao is a friend of mine. He is awesome. He's big with Fan Home. That's part of his deal. All right, there we go. Let's give that a quick wipe off, shall we? Let's set that up there for the moment. Put some more cleaner. Let me see. I can't. Oh, there's my chat button. Yeah. Uncle Bob, sir, do not feel bad at all about your... I wouldn't say I've seen your collection, but like your presentation space and all that stuff. It's very clean. It's very nice. Oh, wow. Do you think that made a difference? Okay. Now, let me get my fingerprints all over this side. There we go. Black Convoy. Oh, there we go. Now there, even before, that's not too bad. After is so much better. There we go. That's shinier than a Cylon. Cylon's armor. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, let's put that to one side. Let's clean off this piece of shelf right here. And we'll clean these guys off. And you know what I want to do? Let's clean this off because I want to put the truck over there in the corner and kind of set stuff up different. But we got to get that. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to put the Stormbreaker back there. Maybe that was before I got so many of these. I have no idea. Okay, here's somebody's sword. Somebody left this. Oh, that's the original guy. That's the OG. I can tell that because of the tiny little... Oh, there we go. That goes with the one we were just playing with. That is the actual Scourge. This over here, that is the Classics Prime with the... Oh, I just got a notification from Walmart. Hey, guess what's showing up today? Where was I at? Classic Fans Project. What it was, TFX 01B, Shadow Commander. That is the armor around this guy. And if I am very, very lucky, I can pull it up here, and we can dust it off without knocking it apart. I'm not saying that it's delicate, ladies and gentlemen, but you can see these shoulder pylons are just like barely hanging on. And I had this guy down a couple of weeks ago playing with him, believe it or not. Believe it or not. We'll just be very gentle, because I don't feel like chasing all these little bits and pieces all over the garage. They're going to fall back into the pit of despair, and then they're gone. There we go. That is the City Commander with the Classics Nemesis Prime inside there. Let's throw that to one side. Oh, my one side has ran out. I no longer have one side. How do you guys feel about going for a Thundercracker? You think we should try and get him out? Can you see Thundercracker? If anybody can find Thundercracker in this whole thing. He's up there. He fell off the shelf along with my Acid Storm. Whew. All right. Let's pull this guy over. This is a phenomenal AliExpress special KO of, oh my goodness, what was it? War for Cybertron? Yep, I think so. This guy is awesome. I love that truck mode. And at one point in time, now I mean everything's goofy and up in the air and questionable now because of our, anyway, tariffs and all that junk. I paid, delivered, $12 for this guy, and he is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let's make sure he's all clean. There we go. Got him all clean. All right, I got to get off my stool and go over here and set this on the chair because I ran out of room on the desk. And we still have our two brand new Nemesises that we have to put up in here. So, let's see. Let me make sure nothing's going on in the chat. And ladies and gentlemen, I see it far back peeking down the wing. Yeah, we got Acid Storm already. It's Thundercracker back there. Siege Optimus. There you go. There you go. And that guy, there's no way I can put this. We'll get to him. We will get to him eventually. He's down here. The actual, like the bigger version of him. Power Master Prime. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I got to take a sip of my beverage real quick. Oh. To the two people that are still here, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate anybody very, very, very much. Like next level, I appreciate you if you show up and show me a little bit of love. Comment in the comments. Bob's your uncle. That's another one too. It's Bob's your uncle, and he's just got all kinds of cool different Bandai bots, stuff like that. I mean, I like the fans' hobbies and the make toys and this and that, but I don't get too deep into, you know, crazy stuff. This guy I got way deep into, though, because he is awesome. Ah, there we go. This is the Fans Hobby MB01 Arch Enemy. And he is 100% kick-ass. Just a phenomenal heavy bot. I think die-cast feet, die-cast waist, die-cast arms, die-cast here. All he needs right now is a brush. A brush brought to him. There we go. I had to find my brush. Here we go. Yeah. And look at that. I mean, just look at that cab. Oh, I'm going to stab myself with that sword. I guarantee it. There we go. Stay closed. Let's get you clean. Does he have light up eyes? I think so, but I don't have the I don't have the batteries in half these things that have the light up features on them. It is a waste of money for me to get that and be like, oh, light up. Nope, I never do it. There we go. Oh, no, no, look at that dirty arm. And a dirty sword. Give me your sword, buddy. Uh-oh. Get in there, get in there. There we go, there we go. Get that clean. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the Fans Hobby arch enemy, and he is phenomenal. What do we got? All right, I'm going to try and turn the camera a little bit. I'm going to try and turn the camera a little bit without knocking everything over. There we go. And that gives us to the end of this shelf. This, I found very little information about it. Was sent to me by a friend of mine who lives in Taiwan. I have lost that little shoulder bit, which I'm mad at myself about. But he is one of the kind of one-off KOs that you could find floating around over there in their stores. And I thought this guy was absolutely incredible. I mean, just look at that little head sculpt there. Yeah, he's cool. He is super cool. Let's get his inside of his legs and everything. But, you know, you can, I'm waiting for those little gold hips to give up on me. I know it's plated plastic, but still. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, whoa, lucky draw type inspired. Nemesis Prime. All kinds of cool golded out. He's bejeweled and bejilded. Now, you know on AliExpress, you see those like $14 18-inch primes. What's this guy? That is this fellow, the $14 18-inch well, it's not 18 inches, it's probably about 13 inches. Optimus Prime. Nemesis Prime. And these came in all kinds of different colors, and they were super cheap, so I grabbed. And, you know, for what it is, they're fine. They're fun. They look cool on the shelf. I put some silver on his legs there, but, you know, they've got everything. They got tilted ankles. But you can see, I mean, that's cheaper construction in there. That's not a, that's not a real bona fide joint. But it's fine for what it is. For the 10, 12 bucks I paid for it or whatever. Yeah, I like it. There we go. Put that back. Put that back. Let's dust all this off. Oh, there we go. Oh, he holds his little axe very well. There we go. Got him all done. Got him all clean. Let's put him over here with the rest. What did I drop off of this guy? I knocked something off of him. What did I knock off? Oh, his gun. I don't know where it went. I have no idea. We'll have to look for it later. Remind me to look for it later. Okay, let's put that off to one side. This is another little AliExpress special. This guy is super cool. A little Age of Extinction Nemesis Prime. And he is all die cast. All. The gray, this is gray plastic, but all this is die cast. And this was another one of those little cheapies. And I painted that on there. That's my own contribution. But yeah, he's held together for a long time. And, you know, still, for a probably $5, $6 AliExpress special, he's held together. He has held together. Oh, now we're down to the Power Master Prime. Let me wipe my brow. Oh, I gotta go over and close the door. I gotta close the door because, 5:30 is the new midnight, and I got 10 tons of moths that like to fly into my garage. Okay, now, there is the core class. There is another core class. There is a spinster, little tiny one that came with this guy, little legend scale. But what I wanted was this is probably Power of the Primes, Nemesis Prime. Let's get that clean, 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 clean. Sorry about that. Okay. I did it again. All right, got that. The back is terrible. And yeah, I guess the Power of the Primes one, it came with a Pax, an Orion Pax guy too. All right, get back in here, get back in here. Get all of the dirt out that I can get out. All right, let's spin him around, see where we're at. The one thing that bothered me about the Power of the Primes was his feet. The way he kind of, are they supposed to fold back and under? They come out and over? I don't know. Whichever way we can get him to stand, just whichever way his feet stay. All right. There we go. Power of the Primes. Nemesis Prime. Clean. Let's stand him up. Let's give him his little proper accoutrement. Oh, that little sword's still dirty. Oh, we gotta get in here. There. Now. There we go. Now we are proper. Oh, next. Let's get these couple little core classes done. Oh, we just about had an avalanche. What is it? Transformers always say, one shall stand, 5 or 6 will probably fall. There we go. This was a little core class Nemesis offering. Picked this guy up on Mercari. Like I said, guys, it may look like I spent a lot on this. 99% of it is AliExpress. And not even all KOs. I mean, you can order Hasbro stuff. Transformers has a Hasbro store on AliExpress. There we go. Oh. Let's get him up close. Check him out. Yeah. That guy is very cool. All right. Put him off to one side. Grab the little tiny spinster that came with him. Probably some kind of little weaponizer, I'm sure. There we go. Oh, his head is the prop for the thing there. He is pretty cool. All right, we'll throw him to one side. Our 2 little core class fellas. And this guy, I actually found a little sword that, he could hold. So I gave that to him. That's the little core class prime. I put some battle damage on him, just because I felt saucy. And there is the normal one. The normal little core class guy. Let's clean him up. And over there we have... Oh, no. Okay. Whew. It got caught in the barrier. There we go. There's the little core class prime. Sans his little axe. We just dropped it. I'm going to grab that real quick. I am going to grab that because if I don't, I'll leave it back there. I'll forget about it. And then I'll be like, where'd the thing go for this guy? And end up driving myself crazy. Ugh. Oh, wow. There we go. Core class all put together. There we go. All right. I ain't lying. I'm sweating my butt off. All right. We've got the Netflix. We're going to pull him up and over. there. Our little Netflix Prime. This guy was cool. You guys remember how those came packaged in the big box? With the... Where did I put my brush again? Blah. My brain is getting fried. They came in that big box and had the goo. There we go. Clean that off. Clean that off. Oh, that's so much better. Yes. 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 Our Megatron, yes. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if I were to do all like Scourge, you know, I'd have to have those little plane guys up here, I guess. Whoa. Yay. Sweeps in the Scourge. There we go. Oh, my goodness. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family. Tell me. Oh, okay. There we go. Does that look better? All right. Now we're going to pull down one more. And this guy isn't going to go back up on this shelf. I think I'm going to put him up over with my Rodimus Primes. Loved this guy. Loved him. Loved him. Loved him. To the point where I can't remember his exact name. It's a Power of the Primes. All right, let's see. Who's faster, you guys or Google? Let me see. I'm currently finishing up the Bayverse shelf because I haven't put on my G1s. Oh, yeah. All right, Bob's your uncle. You're out having dinner, man. Good for you, buddy. I'm going to have dinner after I'm done with this. Rodimus Unicronus. Yeah, there we go. You know they're bad if they have a goatee. That's been proven time and time again. Spock with the goatee, evil. Rodimus with the goatee, evil. I just loved that. I think it was the Power of the Primes, like one of the movies where he fought Optimal Optimus. That was great. I loved that show. That was a good series right there. Okay. All right, get all that nastiness off of there. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Oh, he's trying to come apart on me. You cannot do that, son. I need you to stay together. There we go. There we go. All right, let's get these legs while I'm here. While we're here at the waist and the legs section, we're about to get real personal. Up close and personal with Rodimus Unicronus. Oh, there we go. There we go. Put that down, put that down, put that down. And ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Rodimus Unicronus. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Everybody that gets in here and helps me whenever I have my little brain farts, I appreciate you so much. Whew. We can now take out Stormbreaker. We can get Stormbreaker now. Oh. Somehow we're going to do it. All right. There we go. Oh. And you know what? I must be worthy. Free at last. For he who is worthy shall lift Stormbreaker. That's right. Free at last, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, boys and girls. This section of our shelf is clean. This section of shelf is clean. That's right. I see you copied my axe. I did. I did. All right. I'm going to grab a tissue because there's so much nastiness up on that I can't. I'm trying to keep as much as I can Oh, somebody was just here talking. What were you saying? I'm coming. I'm right back. Here we go. Megatron, Optimus, and Nemesis, my husbands. You fell in love with the Japanese version. Oh, yeah. I see you copied by Axe Nemesis. That's right. That is right. Okay. Let us try and clean this shelf off a little bit without tearing up too much. And I tell you what, next episode, once I'm done here, we'll kind of free flow. We'll go over there. We'll check out the other side of the shelf. What we're going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5, I will be back on, and we'll finish up this. And I tell you what, I kind of... Husbands. They hated Nemesis. Nobody get Nemesis. He's just misunderstood. You know? Maybe that's what makes the love triangle good. Oh. Where did my little dustpan go? Okay. Haley is Optimus Prime. Oh, yeah. Yep. And you've got some awesome drawings of that, too. Whoa. Well, that wasn't good. I just shook my entire Titan desk down here. Okay. I think we're ready for some cleaner. Don't you? I do. Oh, my goodness. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, whoever's here, sound off! Say hello. I appreciate you being here. More than you will ever know. Because number one, you guys are inspiration. You are the reason that I'm doing this. Otherwise, I would sit there and just be going, oh, man, those are dirty. Those really need to be cleaned. Somebody should do that. That's what I was telling Esmeralda the other day. I need a Mrs. Prime, a Mrs. Transformer Joe to come over here and help me out and dust. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that, well, except for that big glob of grossness. Doesn't that look so much better? Whew. Okay, almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this one little section. I got to move the stool so I can get over there. Holy moly's donuts. Okay. And I apologize, too. We need to get back on those combiners. I need to get those done. There we go. There we go. Nice. It's nice. Where is Nemesis? All right, I'll show you. We'll start with the first one because I want to put the truck... Oh, we got to turn back around here. Let's... Okay, there we are. All right, now I want to put the Scourge over in that corner because he's got the trailer, but I've buried him somewhere. I've buried my Scourge. Where'd he go? All right, I got his kick butt trailer. And there's that. And I think he'll fit completely along there. But I got to find him first. He was in truck mode. I remember that. Oh. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, don't worry. I was going to say, don't worry, you can't have gone far, but I found him. And he might be too long. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, boy, howdy. That's like right on the edge over there. Right on the edge. But we'll keep him right there. That's fine. That is fine. Now, we want to get the big guys up here first because they're going to go in the back. All right. Give them a little wipe with the microfiber. Get my fingerprints and dust prints off these guys. All right. Power of the primes. And I also, well, you know, as we were talking about the, with the, whatever you want to call it, we'll put him right there. Right there, right there. Whoa, no, stay put. Stay put, dude. Come on. Work with me, not against me. There. All right, all right, all right. And now let's put our big Orion Pax up there. Orion Nemesis Pax. Where'd his big sword go? Aha. All right. There is our big Nemesis Orion Pax. And I like having him. Kind of like, you know, what you gonna do? There we go. I carry around this big sword on my back for fun. Oh. There we go. Let's put him. Oh, let's straighten out his feet. Oh, oh. We'll put him right there. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, what's another bigger character? And we have this guy, but I think I want him to go over there. So we'll set him here, right there for right now. You just stay put. Let's finish over here. What if we put... let me see. Let's scoot him over. Of course, we've messed ourselves up with that sword now. Oh no, we almost forgot to get Thundercracker. Thundercracker. Nobody cares about Thundercracker. It's his hand. You can barely see his little hand coming up through there. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know if you guys can see what happened. There's one of my Mirages up there. Nuke incoming. Oh, my. Oh, my, yes. I got him. Get him from the top. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Thundercracker, who fell back behind the shelves. He lives. And he kept all his fingers. That is crazy. Kept his fingers, kept his guns. We're missing one of those. Of course, it's back in the pit of despair. But we got him from back behind the shelves. Yeah, die Nemesis Prime. Oh, Esmeralda, you remember whenever I told you that big branch hit my garage? It's kind of like whenever you get into a car wreck and you're like, it's no big deal. Then 2 days later, your back is blown out and your car won't start. That's what I ran into. Was, you know what? He's still got a lot of dirt on the side of his leg. Let me wipe that off real quick. If I can figure out where we'll just give him a quick whip wipe. There we go. Oh. Stay put. What if we put you there? And we'll put you there. And we got our big, huge guy, but I want him to be over here. We'll put him over here. It seems like there's more room on that side of the shelf, well, obviously, because we haven't put anything up there. But let's put everything back up here. Because we got this guy. This guy, I mean, he's just cool. I love the way he looks on the shelf. He takes up a lot of room, though. All right. Okay, let's move that guy. We have got our original. There we go. Age of the Primes. Well, that's not an Age of the Primes. Nemesis Prime. That's the one from, Power of the Primes, maybe. Stand up, buddy. We'll put you right there. And him. We'll put you right there. And oh, we may have to move. Dang that. Okay. Our charon, or charon, or whatever you want to call it. Our chabrone. There we go. Whew. Put him right there. Yeah, that's not bad. They're thin enough. Whew, and we want the big guys all the way in the back, medium sizes guys, and then the small ones. But, you know, we'll throw a couple of these guys around in here just for some flair. There we go. That's what I call these little guys. Flair. It's a shelf pop. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, let's put this other little one over here. And there is this little spinster came with this guy, so I kind of try and keep them together. Keep them together there a little bit. And you know what, this space up here, I know you can't see, I'm talking about the space right up here. This is where I'm going to put all the little trailers and stuff, the extra baggage pieces. I still have room to put Bone Crusher back up there, if I could figure out where the heck that stupid thing goes. Does it go in like that? There we go. Nope. I thought I had it, but I didn't. There we go. There was the little Bone Crusher. We're going to put him up here. Just get him out of the way for right now. And now we have this extra kick butt. This is a guy, little Genri nemesis that you can get off AliExpress. Let's start on the other side. Did I do role play? I don't know if you're talking role play, but I am a Dungeons and Dragons fanatic. I'll role play there. I liked all the little Transformers role play games that came out. They were pretty cool. Holy schmoly's donuts. I really need to find where I set my brush. Oh, okay. All right. Let's kind of try and move to this side over here. All right, let's put our big, huge guy. I don't know where his gun is, so we'll just put him right there. I don't really like having him that far back because he's just dark. That's all there is to it. He's dark. And you can't see him. There you go. We'll leave him right there for right now. For right now. Oh, let's see what we can get up here. Let me wipe this. These feet are still dirty. Let me wipe those off. There we go. Whoa. Okay, hold on. There we go. Crisis averted. There he is again. Now let's get him his sword. And the one thing I like about Fans Hobby is that rail system that they hold their weapons in. It is phenomenal. All right. Let's put him. Oh. There we go. Whoa, there we go. Oh, you're not lying, you are. I'm not lying. Get the pen out. Hey now. Put the pen. No. Calm down, Miss Sweetheart. Calm down. You don't have to go. No point whipping out the pans. Oh. Let's move everything else up here that we've got. We've got this guy. And we have this guy, which I love. You gonna go full wrecker style? Heck yeah. Tell you what, I don't like my Optimus Primes with mouths. That's my only problem. Primus style. That's right. He should be a character in, what is it? Come on now. Oh, there we go. All right, you stay put. You can go right there. Fine. Okay. Where are we at? I got the ones directly below me put up. We have our two new ones. And here are our... we just got this incredibly expensive Nemesis Prime. This guy, 90 bucks. Yes, it was expensive. And the only reason I got him, I had like a $35 credit. Here, oh, see, there's a Mortal Queen Demon. Oh. Well, I roll a 22 for charisma. I can't help it. You know, Queen Demons, that's my thing. Put you right there. Let's move you over a little bit. Okay, and then we got our animated Nemesis. And I'll tell you the truth. I got the I saw Road King, and I thought this was the Nemesis. And I was like, yay, I got him. No. Nope. You're not that lucky. All right, let me put that back. Okay, now we're missing. Okay, we are missing one. My lucky draw. What I'd really like to do, I need to get those. You shush. Now, come on, guys. We got to keep it friendly. Keep it all friendly. And he took a dive. But he didn't knock anything else down. So good for you, buddy. Okay. And there is our little, just super cool, lucky draw inspired guy. Oh, we may be able to pull some of those Nemesis up from further back over there. Because I tell you what, we've gotten plenty of room back. Let's do that. Let's do that. You come over here. Oh. Put you there. Put you there. All right. Oh. Let me see. How many did we do? All right, let's count them all. Yes. All right, we still got to figure. We'll fiddle faddle, and we'll go back over all this stuff. But let's look around. Got another trailer. Let's put it up there. Now I did take. Oh, there. Yep, there's one. We almost missed one. I did take Rodimus, Cornus, whatever you want to call him. He is going to go over on the other shelf. But we had our little Laser Prime. This one was buried. He needs to go back up here somewhere. All right. I mean, I know they're robots. They don't technically need eyes to see. But wouldn't it just be so annoying though? Like, hey, buddy, what? I have to. He's like Batman. He's got to turn totally around. He can't see behind himself. Or to his side, I should say. All right, this guy. Let's... Okay. Now, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll try and figure out what I want to be a centerpiece. And this, you know, they're all kind of their own individual little spots, but I want him to be more of a centerpiece, I think. And let's have them. I don't like having like all of their arms and shoulders lined up like this. They look like a chorus line. Like at any point in time, at any moment, they're going to grab each other's arms and elbows and just start dancing away. There we go. Boy, he looks good on that white shelf there, doesn't he? All right. Put you there. Kind of fill that spot up a little bit. Put you there. Pull you over here. Oh, whoa. I flared his cape. Restrict thyself a little bit, buddy. There we go. He had just too much flare going. Too much flare. There, that's better. That's better. Perfect. City Commander, put him right there. Put that right there. Put that right there. And we can even give that a little bit of a... What if we did that? Put that back. There we go. Kind of scoot him over a little bit. Holy moly's donuts. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been almost an hour and a half. I'm going to take you loose here. We're going to free flow. There we go. Look at how clean that is. That is so nice. We got this portion of the shelf done. And, yep, we got him over there. We need to move him. Maybe put him like there. But it's just like once it gets back underneath that shelf, it's just so dark. You know what I'm saying? We've got these done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 different Nemesis Primes. All done and clean. There we go. And next we move on to the rest of the shelf. Yep. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family. There's the rest of the shelf, and I've got a lot of kick-butt primes in that part of the shelf. Maybe that's what we need to do. Pull 1 or 2 of those bigger ones up, and maybe put one of the bigger ones right there next to him, you know. But we're going to get to those, next time. And, you know, I'm going to, I ain't kidding. That was my contraption. This is how I have my camera stand. Oh, who is still here with me? Is that you, Esmeralda? Your OC is a puppeteer. She is married to Megatron. Oh, my. Whew. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family. Esmeralda, especially if you're still here, because you're like my best friend. There we go. We got this part done. We're going to get the rest of them done. And I will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m., and we'll knock out the rest of this shelf. In the meantime, hey, I'll be thinking about you. I'll be missing you. You guys be good. Have a good rest of the evening. I'm going to sit down for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for spending, even just a minute of your time with me. I appreciate y'all. Well, I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys. Can someone tell me Impactor Productions' YouTube name? I think it is. It's Impactor Productions. He does stop motion. If you look on the community page, I did a shout out for him too. All right, guys. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good evening. Bye, yeah.